How's it, guys? This is Davey FPL back again with another YouTube video on my UEFA Champions League fantasy team. Sorry for the lack of Champions League videos recently. I've just had exams and I've had a busy period at university, and I've finally done, and I'm on holiday right now, so I will be doing a lot more fantasy videos in the future. So please stay tuned. Since I haven't been doing a lot of, or had a lot of Champions League videos on my fantasy team, I thought that I would just do a quick recap from about match day 3, where I stopped making videos, up until the current game week where we're going to go into. So this is just match day 3. I ended up with 57 points. I brought in Batshuayi for Costa because he ended up getting injured. And overall, I had a pretty decent game week. You can see here that only about, or Milner didn't return points, Gaia didn't return points, and Nacho, but everyone else got above 2. So Batshuayi ended up getting a goal, if I remember correctly, and then Lewandowski as well. He was my captain. Mane ended up getting 8 points, Coutinho 3, Milner 0, which was a little bit disappointing because I could have played Stefaneko or someone like that, but it's just 2 points, I guess. Cancelo with 6 points, Joe Gomez with 6 points, Kimmich with 6 points, and Edison with 6 points. So overall, a very good game week. I was very happy with, especially my defense. And this is what's quite interesting compared to other fantasy leagues and whatever. The Champions League, the defenders are always a solid source of points. I find that you want to be spending quite a bit of money in your defense because those are the players that they're going to play every game week, and they're going to get you points, and even if it's not defensively, then maybe attacking. So let's just go into match day 4 then, and then we can see what happened here. Another good game week, 58 points. Lewandowski ended up getting 2 goals, and then I did bring in this man from Porto, Marega, and he ended up getting a goal and an assist, if I remember correctly. So I was very happy with him. Batshuayi 0, and I was very disappointed in him, and Asensio. And Asensio has been quite a problem because he's just not been playing all the games. And I don't really understand why, because he's a very good player. But Real Madrid are always a little bit weird, I guess, with Champions Leagues. They seem to be resting a lot of key players and against the worst opposition. So yeah, I just had to take it on the chin. As with Cancelo, 0 points. Gaia again with 1 point, so he hasn't been that good of a transfer in. Edison with another 6 points. Kimmich with 6 points, and Nacho with 5 points. Overall, my captain ended up saving my game week because there wasn't really that much points except for my defense. Then, if we go into match day 5, which is the one that's upcoming, I have made 2 transfers. I ended up taking out Batshuayi because Valencia have 2 very tough fixtures. So I would rather bring in someone like Griezmann, who's playing Monaco and then Club Brugge. So he should be able to get a couple goals there. They're playing Monaco at home, so that's a favourable fixture. And then obviously Club Brugge, I think they're the worst team in the pool, so he should get something from there. I'm keeping Marega in. He seems to be on goal-scoring form. And then Lewandowski, he's going to be my captain. They play Benfica. And he's my captain because they're playing tomorrow night instead of Wednesday night. So as you know, in Champions League Fantasy, you can change your captains around. Then I've kept Asensio. I'm just hoping he ends up playing. Coutinho versus PSV. That's a favourable fixture for Barca. They should be able to get a goal there. And then Mane, obviously, versus Paris Saint-Germain. Very tough fixture, but hey, we'll see what happens. Then I still have Cancelo. He's been doing quite well. Kimmich, also very well. And then Nacho, I ended up doing my transfers this morning, and it's just come through that Nacho is injured. So that's my bad for not doing research, but I'm really not interested in taking him out for a 4-point hit. I don't think it's worth it. I'll just bring in my subs if he ends up not playing definitely. Then another player I've brought in for Gaia, the other Valencia player, is Sane from Schalke. I see that he has Porto and Lokomotiv Moscow, and he has been getting some good points overall. It seems Schalke are dominating this group, so hopefully he can get me at least a clean sheet or something like that. And then obviously Edison versus Leon. And then on the bench, these players are the guys who are playing for on Wednesday, obviously, so I'm not going to play them for the Tuesday games. But I'm probably not going to bring Areola on. It seems like it's not confirmed, but they've kind of saying Gigi Buffon's going to start on Wednesday night, so I'm not going to play him. Sancho, they've got a nice fixture against Club Brugge, so hopefully he can play and then give me some points. And then Milner, obviously, I don't know if he's going to play. And then Joe Gomez, I believe that Joe Gomez is going to play on Wednesday. I think Klopp's going to play him on the right back position. I think he's just going to maybe protect Alexander Arnold. I think he might be a little bit inexperienced, and Joe Gomez is more defensively sound. And I think Liverpool are going to kind of become or want to shore up the back before they shore up the front, because they just need to get a draw or a win, and then they should be through. In terms of captains for my second night, I'm looking at Lewandowski obviously for the first night, and then maybe someone like Griezmann for the second night, or Coutinho. I don't really feel comfortable captaining Mane. I just don't know if it's. I don't think it's a good fixture for your captain to play in. Hopefully Lewandowski gets a goal or something, and then I can just leave the captain on him. But overall, I still have all my chips left, which is one of the things that I'm kind of thinking about. Obviously, in the UEFA Champions League, you have a wild card, and then you get a limitless wild card, which allows you to choose a team that's has an unlimited budget. And I'm thinking of saving that for the first round of 16, due to there being a lot of players to choose from and a lot of games there. And I think all the teams in the round of 16 are going to come hard for it. They're gonna want to win that first game so that they can progress through to the quarters. So I'm thinking of using my limitless wild card there, and then maybe my wild card, maybe next game week, or before the quarterfinals, or something like that. Uh, yeah, so that's basically going to wrap it up. I'm quite happy with where I'm sitting in the Champions League. I always do better in the knockout rounds. I don't know. I think it's because there's a lot of information on these different teams. They're coming from a lot of different leagues, so we don't know much about them. So there's been a couple of underdogs that like have come out and shown their quality for a cheaper price tag. But then when you get to the knockouts, it's usually the big guns and the big players that are going to score all the points. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this Champions League fantasy. Obviously, the only two transfers I've made is Griezmann and Sané in for Gaia, and the other Valencia striker Batshuayi. So that's basically going to wrap up the video. Please comment down below if you have any questions or want some recommendations. And otherwise, please like and share the video, and also subscribe for more Fantasy Champions League content. This has been Davey FPL, and I'm out. Cheers.